Hello and welcome to Ninja Football Addict. This is the Champions League semi-final preview and prediction. Champions League is the biggest league in the world. This is the league that everybody have been waiting for. We have the royalty of football, of course. Real Madrid, the biggest in Europe. You can't take that away from them. They're playing against Man City, one of the best teams in the world. So on this channel today, what we'll be doing the prediction, we'll be doing the review, we'll be giving you statistics, and at the end of the day, we'll be giving you tips on the outcome. So please, if this is the first time of seeing this channel, subscribe, like, and on the notification button so that you can get content just like this. Of course, we're going to start with one of the biggest, if not the biggest, match of this season. This kind of game are supposed to be in the final, to be candid. These are games that are supposed to be the final. Is Real Madrid against Man City. Last season they met, and unfortunately or fortunately for Madrid, they eliminated Man City from that game, and we thought that would be the end of Madrid on that game. But man, these are Madrid. I've said it, man. If you want to win Madrid, right, they're just like snakes. You can't just give him just one cutlass and just leave them. No, you have to cut the head, take one head to Dubai, take the tail to Armenia or somewhere and buried it. So if you want to win Madrid, you have to just win them well. If you think by scoring one goal, you can just win Madrid, that is not going to happen. And I think Man City have learned their lesson, and I think probably things are going to change this time around. But man, let's look at their statistic. Man City and Madrid have met 8 times in Champions League. Man City have won 3 times, Madrid have won 3 times. Madrid have scored in the total of these 8 times, they have scored a whopping of 25 goals. In fact, in this 8 times they've met, they played over 2.5 in 5 of it. They played over 1.5 in 1 of it, and it's only one game that they played 0-0. So we should be expecting a lot of goals in this one. No matter what, it's going to be a lot of goals. You can't have the likes of them Benzema, Vinicius, Haaland, Kevin De Bruyne, Rodrigo. Is made of superstar, bro. That semi-final is going to be a bomb. It's going to be a blockbuster. It's something that you don't want to miss, cause it's a one-in-a-lifetime match. Semi-final again. Yeah, how do I see this? I think it's going to be a difficult one for both of them, man, because they're coming into this game with a lot to offer. Man City have played 20 matches unbeaten. They only drawn twice. Outstanding. They've won 10 premiership consecutively. Madrid, on the other hand, just won the Copa del Rey now, outstandingly well, 2-1. Vinicius in the best form of his life. He has contributed over 45 goals this season. He's just out of the world. And I've said it, man, that if Vinicius went on to win the Champions League, he has won the Copa del Rey, they're out of the league, but win the Champions League, he should be in the top 3 Ballon d'Or contestant. That's just a fact. He deserves to be, man, because it seems like it seems Madrid team is on his shoulder now. He may not be scoring all the goals, but man, to contribute over 45 goals this season is outstanding for the Brazilian. Haaland, on the other hand, have break the premiership record with 35 goals so far this season. He did not score yesterday anyway. He gave out the penalty to Gundogan. If I'm the one, man, I'm going to score that goal. I think even Pep Guardiola complained about that, because your team is not yet, they've not won the game yet. You don't just give out penalty. You score that penalty first. Make sure that it's 3-0 or 4-0 before you give it out with Gundogan. But he's a good guy anyway. So he has scored over 35 goals in the league this season. I think he has scored over 40-something goals in all competitions. So he is out of the world. And I said it, man, if he wins the league, win the Champions League, and probably win the FA Cup, he should be given the Ballon d'Or, not Messi, man, because Messi is shit after the World Cup. All right. What do I think? Do I think Madrid can win this game? You can't take anything from Madrid. That's why they are the royalty of football, man. They can win any team in the world. No matter how informed you are, the confidence in them, the consistency in them, the persistence in them is out of the world. And again, when you're playing in Madrid, in Bernabeu, that stadium can erupt anytime. Any fucking time. 3 minutes to go, 2 minutes to go, they can just erupt and perform magic. But I think the beautiful thing about this game is they're playing in Madrid now. So if Man City can take anything away from that place, just a draw. Get a draw in that place. Go to Etihad and try as much as possible and win. Defend very well. Then I think Man City can win them. But if you allow them to win you in that Bernabeu, that is where the difficulty is all about. That's where the difficulty is. So do I think Man City can win them? Of course, Man City can. Man City are one of the biggest club in the world. They won Bayern Munich on their way. They won Bayern Munich 3-0, went to Germany and drew that game 1-1. So if they can win Bayern Munich, I think they can win anybody. And with the way they played last season against Madrid, I think they can qualify. And I think this Man City team are absolutely better now. They are more confident now. Their defense line are outstanding now. And when you have the likes of them Akanji, you have the likes of them Diaz, you have the likes of them Ake and Walker in your back line, I think you're going to... and any team will find it difficult to play against you. But when you have the likes of Vinicius on that side, man, I mean, he can take on anybody. That's why, to me, I don't think Benzema is the biggest problem. I think the biggest problem in that team presently now is Vinicius and Rodrigo. Because these guys are like flies. They could just pump in from anywhere and score a goal. They could just pump in from anywhere and make an assist. That's how dangerous these two guys are. So if I'm in Man City shoe, I think I'm going to make sure... I'm Guardiola, I'll be telling my backline that you need to be careful. You need to make sure that guy Vinicius and Rodrigo, stop them. Don't allow them move. And I think the likes of them Akanji and Ake are doing absolutely very well when it comes to blocking the defense line, putting an attack. But on Tuesday, I don't think the likes of them Akanji and Ake or Walker are going to be on the very, very offensive side, because you have to calm down against Vinicius. So if I'm Guardiola, I'm telling those four guys that, you know what, you need to be at your best. You don't make mistake against Madrid. But when it comes to the midfield, I think this is where Man City need to do absolutely better to make sure that they dominate that midfield against the likes of the Modric and Klose, Tchouameni. These three guys are outstanding. So make sure that you hold them very well. I know Vardy will be there too, workaholic guy. Then where Man City has advantage over Madrid, I think is in the striking pattern. I mean, the number 9. Benzema is not the Benzema that we used to know. He's slow now, but when you give him chance, he'll still score. But man, Haaland would be there to bully anybody in that Madrid defensive line. So I see him scoring that day. I see him scoring. What will be my prediction in Bernabeu? I think they'll be playing over 2.5 in Bernabeu. It's kind of difficult, man. But I'll be going for a 2-2 draw in Bernabeu. 2-2 draw for them. And let's see what will happen in Etihad. But I'll be going for a 2-2 draw in that game. So please, if this is your first time of seeing this channel, subscribe, like, and on the notification button. And let's watch out for the second leg. But this is the first leg prediction and see what happened at Etihad. Thank you and God bless.